Steppy Baby on the beat.
Living media for all your daily podcast interviews, entertainment, every news of what is trending. Number one in Asia, check it all over the world.
Hello everyone, welcome to Top V Media, frankly speaking podcast. My guys, today podcast, man, we have a very important personality in the studio today who came to share one or two experience and to teach us. Like I always told you guys, I always bring people that come and enlighten us, teach us things we need to know. Because my life, I believe that we need to learn every day. Every day of our life, we need to learn. When you stop learning, definitely it's a going down. So today, I have with me Mr. Picty, aka Toscana. How are you doing, brother?
Yeah, good one. I'm fine, bro.
Nice to see you.
Same here, bro.
So, how is everything? How is life? How is your work?
We bless God. We've been patching, we've been pushing through. God is the ultimate. You know that everything depends on God. And
Sure.
We are grateful for life.
That's the most important thing because without life, we can't achieve anything.
We can't achieve anything, you know that, bro.
So it's been a while. We've been expecting to have you in the studio, but today I'm so happy that finally you honored the invitation and you are here today.
Thank you.
Once again, you are welcome to the studio, and I believe you have spent some time in this country, and you have experience, and you have some certain things you do that we, that are the audience, want to learn.
Oh, that's good.
You understand? Because me, I believe in learning.
Yeah, that's
I believe in information. Yes, you understand? So when
knowledge is power.
Yes, when we have people in the studio, our aim is to hear from them, learn from them, to add to what we know,
Yeah.
to make our life
Good one.
to move forward. So today, I want to know not only me but the audience. They want to know who you are, what you do in Malaysia, and everything that brought you to the studio today.
Thank you so much, the host. Please remind me the name of
Top V Media.
Top V Media. I must give kudos to your elbows for what you're doing. One thing that we have to understand about this life is that we inspire the youth to be strong.
Sure.
That's why any hardworking young man deserves accolade. And first of all, I must say you're doing very good. And
Thank you
it's
very
a
much.
very good one. And it's a big one to Nigeria in general. And it's also a good one to our host country. You portray the light of Nigeria in a brighter way, in a positive way to the outside world, which is a very big one. Thank you so much. And I must say, my name is Mr. Big T, aka Toscana. And I'm a DJ by profession and a learned psychologist.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Wow. So as a DJ, I believe you are also an entertainer, and you have been you have some experience in Malaysia, the nightlife of Malaysia, and everything happening in their country. DJs always see, even when they are even when they are playing their music, their eyes goes everywhere. So can you tell us since you came to Malaysia, how has been the life of Africans, Nigerians? Not only Nigerians, in fact, Africa as a whole in this country, how has been the life of Africa and the way we behave both to the locals and to ourselves?
as a nightlifer who is also into entertainment, I must say, anywhere Africans are, we portray the culture and the dignity of a motherland, in the sense that we are born to be great, we are big influencers in the cycle of many African standards. You understand? And I must give kudos to us Africans. For any country you go, there is no an African in that country. That means that country does not,
Sure.
is not doing well.
True.
Anywhere you go, you must see an African. And despite the bad eggs, some few bad eggs, I must say Africa is a blessed continent. You understand? And so far so good. We're doing good. And greater portion of Africans in this, our host country, have been portraying the light of Africa in a bright way, in a positive way.
Sure.
You know, in any way you have the good, you must also have the bad.
It's
You must
everywhere.
have the ugly. You understand? And I must give kudos to the host country for accommodating us and giving us the leverages to explore
Yeah.
understand? Because that's what humanity stands for.
Yeah.
And it's a very great value. So far, so good, like you said.
Sorry, brother, please can you stay close to your mic so
Yeah,
that our audience can hear
yeah.
you?
So far, so good. I must say Africans are doing well. And as a nightlife, I got some reservations, though, that I might like to enlighten us Africans that at least if we should be able to avoid things like that, it's going to help Nigeria to the other world to see the
Okay.
bright and destined and the talent in us in Africans. You understand? Most especially Nigeria being the biggest country in Africa. You understand? We must do everything possible to portray ourselves in a light mode that the world will know that this is Nigeria.
Very important.
You understand that? Despite some few eggs, but you know, like I said earlier, wherever there's good, there's bad.
Sure.
You understand? And I must also use this medium to also tell my brothers who don't represent the country, my brothers and my sisters who don't represent the country in a positive way, to understand the fact that Nigeria is heritage. Nigeria is a big art. We stand for Africa. In the scheme of things, Nigeria comes first, as long as Africa as a continent is concerned. You understand? So I would like to hear more from you.
So from your experience, you're talking about how to portray the image of Nigeria,
Yeah.
and you have mentioned some bad eggs in the midst of the good ones.
Yeah.
So what is your what's your take on the issues of the behavior of our female, both the male in the country? Because we have in recent time we got so many reports. Some people have come to the podcast, say so many things about the things that are not going right in the country. So, what's your own take regarding those things? Is there any, because I believe DJs, you guys see,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
You guys observe so many things in the nightclub, outside the world.
Yeah.
You people have that, I don't know how they say it, DJs, they are always at the forefront of
Yeah, yeah,
anything.
yeah,
Understand? They
yeah,
knows
yeah.
what happens in
Whatever,
the, because
whatsoever.
every information must come to the table.
No,
Yeah,
thank you for
So,
that.
so tell us, what your experience and what's your take on that?
There's something I think is necessary I would like to address to, from my own observation. Though it's not basically because of it's here, this country, and I believe it's a general point of view. Like, let me say, our girls going abroad to fed for the family, you understand? A situation whereby, you know, you bring your fellow sister abroad, like, okay, come and you give her the,
Come and hustle.
yeah, you give her the positive view of things.
Things, okay?
You understand? And portray it to her that is a sexy world, it's all
All good.
all Milan make of honey. You come here, you see the big tree there, you go there, you pluck the money. And
You
all
see
that
Twin
shit.
Tower, money will be falling from there.
You understand? And then when they come, they see the realities. You understand? And they understand that, oh, this is not how it is. If I had known, I wouldn't have been here and all that shit. You understand? And that point in time, you that is bringing your fellow sister, that you, I believe one thing in life, that anywhere you see a Nigerian, is your blood.
Everywhere, even Africa.
You understand? As, generally, let me just a point of view.
In fact, to me, I would say we are all human beings. Whether you are African, whether you are Asian, we are all the same.
So,
you understand?
anywhere you find yourself, or treat humanity comes first. But Africa in general
Okay.
is your brother or your sister. Because I don't believe in race though. I don't believe in color, because love knows no color.
Yes, that's true.
You understand? Humanity first. So like I was saying, a situation where, like I told you earlier, I'm an entertainer. I'm into entertainment business and all that. But sometimes it got to a point, as somebody who has this conscience for humanity, when a girl will come to you and like be crying, I don't know, this is how it is. I don't know this is what it's supposed to be. They didn't tell me this. They didn't tell me that. And then after every fairy tale that was being said to me, and I came here, it's in the reality. And as a human being, in general self, it gets to me as a man with conscience and as a passionate person that I am, it do get to me. Most times I encourage them like, it's just a matter of time. But how long is it going to continue? How long? If something is not being done about it, one day, 10 years old girl go carry and come Malaysia. Because of fairy wells.
So, do you think those girls that are being deceived and brought to this place, do you think that the problem is from the people bringing them, or the problem is from the ones that are being brought here? Because sometimes when you travel, some people might see you looking good, looking cute.
Yeah.
Oh, they will come and meet you. Oh, brother, please help me. Sister, help me. This, that, that. At the end of the day, you tell the person, you don't know what to do there. Some of them will say, they will oblige, please, anything I want to do.
I want to do.
Because of the
But
condition.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Let me come in here. First, I'm not going to blame the people bringing them.
Okay.
Neither am I going to blame the people being brought.
Okay.
I will first of all blame the government. Because why? If there's a leverage, a level ground for all, even me and you know go to this country.
Sure. You're making sense.
Let's be realistic.
You're making sense. Yeah. True.
Even you, when bring person come self,
No go there.
no good there. So first of all, we must blame the system, but the government is doing their best also to eradicate a lot of things. Recently, I was reading on the news. I heard that the president announced a palliative of 1 trillion to alleviate poverty. But sometimes these things don't go to the
right source.
to the right source. See, that is that system that we are blaming that is making our poor little sisters to travel abroad in search of greener pastures.
Seriously.
And at the end of the day, they end up going into prostitution and all that shit. You understand? And it's also quite unfortunate that we lack that human sympathy. Whereby, okay, your sister say, I call it sister, because I always repeat this word. Anywhere you see a Nigerian is your sister or your brother. I can attest to the fact that so many Nigerians have gone back home with the effort of Nigerians.
Correct.
You understand?
You're right.
Mama no dey, papa no dey. So you now when we say this person look up to you, you fly and cross the seas overseas, and at the end of the day, you won't turn am to slave. Give them a exorbitant bill, maybe. Inside on that exorbitant bill, you are still making it uncomfortable
For the person.
for the person to pay that money. Then what?
So do you think government is going to be blamed for the bill, the kind of amount of money that these people that brought these young ladies from Nigeria or from every part of Africa to this place? Do you think that government is going to be blamed for that also?
I don't really. Government need to be blamed. Government need to be blamed for the difficulties that made them
to think of coming.
As you did now, if you are in Nigeria now, for instance, and somebody happens to tell you, say, guy, I want to carry you come this so country, and if you come this country, you're gonna pay me so amount of money. But no worry, you don't go take time, you go pay money full.
Money for the country.
My brother, you don't even care. You just want to escape poverty.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't even want to know.
Because of the level of poverty.
You get it. So if there's a level playing ground and you are doing well where you are, if person call you, you go tell them and say, man, nigga, I'm fine. I'm doing good. I don't think I need to leave. I must tell you, 80% of the girls that comes to this Malaysia left that country because of poverty.
Frustration.
Family is there.
Yeah.
Most of them are the first child. You can see a girl of 20 years being the first child
of the family. And she need to cater for her younger ones.
Popsi if you no get, momsi if you no get. And the younger ones, sometimes they sacrifice their life though.
True.
Just to feed them.
So with what they're saying and with the point you're making,
Yeah.
it means that okay, let's say that government has failed. So
Yeah, of
we
course.
individuals, why are we still failing ourselves?
That is where humanity comes to play. People lack conscience. People lack conscience. If you understand life deeply, you will understand that this money last, nobody get it.
And we will still leave it here and go.
And you will leave it here. If you have conscience, you will treat your fellow sister or fellow brother as human being. Are you getting it? Let's not portray it just women. Sometimes it happens to
To men, yeah, it does happen to men also.
I've witnessed a situation when it say a guy come this country. Morning, afternoon, evening, only know those in the church. And that was not what he was being told before coming.
Before coming.
My brother, let's be sincere. Somebody must speak.
So, to you, what do you think we're gonna do to stop these issues of Madame bringing girls from any part of the Africa to abroad, any part of the world, not only this country? It's happening in so many places. You know what I'm saying? Bringing them over hiking bills, not considering that these people come from
family,
from
yeah.
a family, and they are also human.
Human,
You
yeah.
understand? You push them to the streets. You don't care how they do. You don't care who they see. You just want your money.
Thank you for that. In that regard, I must say, it's disheartening that people lack conscience. I must repeat that word. My brother, look, no higher, high down. Nobody do buying and selling. It's not an easy road.
Yeah.
Once you have that behind your heart, you won't treat anybody like that.
True. You're making sense.
Even if you were being treated like that,
You should change the narrative.
Understanding the fact that there is always tomorrow.
That is tomorrow.
Life doesn't end today.
Nobody knows tomorrow.
That girl or that guy where you feel say, go do this thing, you must do it like this. Do you know one day that person can be your helper? Don't you know you will remember what you're doing? He might not tell you at that point in time. He might not. Or she might not. But mark it at the back of your heart that she knows.
That you are maltreating him or her.
Yes. Sometimes they cry at the closet. Sometimes they look for a shoulder to share their blame on. I'm a passionate human being. My brother, ask anybody for this country where me and you did. I can spend my last card. By the virtue of grace with God in heaven. I have an orphanage where it say, fatherless children in the church, because I'm a fatherless person. I have kids, I pay their school fees. I don't know nursing them for one day. That's humanity first.
Very important.
I'm not coming from a point of hate or whatsoever. But reality be said. Some guys might like, okay, funny enough, let me tell you another thing. Madam, if you bring here now, come abroad. First thing he will do, he will go get one dog or one agbero or kotti or whatsoever as a guy, as a boyfriend.
Make them treat the girl.
Then, when the girl will come, the boyfriend now will then go and call his own people, say, okay, they'll sit down, madam will come by a drink. If you misbehave, no, you get to hurt. You don't get to hurt.
So all this is happening in this country.
It do, bro.
Oh my God, that's not good.
It does. It does. I'm telling you my reality, bro. I'm scared of any shit, bro. It does. They instinct fear.
In the girls.
They can't say, they can't do anything. Bro, mind you, I'm not saying don't. You, kudos to them though, to an extent. You understand, by spending your other money, say, okay, come. But let it not be exploitation. Let it be a level playing ground.
If you actually want to help the person.
If you actually want to help the person.
As long as
I want to use me as an example. Now,
Okay.
somebody brought me to this country.
Okay.
I didn't spend my money to come to Malaysia. He gave me a perfect playing ground. And today,
It's still reaping.
he's still reaping from it. Are you getting it? Let us not always focus on today.
Like tomorrow.
Guy, if you sleep, you don't wake up, bro.
100%.
All those money when you dey, your brother go use and go blow a shower,
The money will finish.
go finish. You don't know. It is happening behind your backs. But what you are being remembered for in life is what matters most. Are you feeling it?
So to those people that are good at operating the girls they brought from any part of Africa to Malaysia or any part of the world where they do take them, what is your advice to those madam and those boss? Because when sometimes boss will give madam money, madam will bring. Sometimes madam will bring and hand over to the boss. So what is your advice to them?
I want to say this, like I always repeat, humanity first. Have conscience in whatever you are doing in life. The only thing you cannot deceive is yourself. The only thing in life you can deceive is yourself. See, let me say for instance now, you know say this person no do bad. You can't paint and turn and say him do bad. You can't intimidate them, say you do bad. Your conscience go tell you, say, you know say you lie. Say this person no really do bad.
Do anything, yeah.
Even if you go in your sleep, it will still talk to you.
What he did was not good.
It's not good. Pride also is a key here. Pride is a key. Everybody want to be boss. Work to be a boss. They don't enforce boss. They don't enforce it.
Boss is not known for exploitation.
They don't even enforce it. If you be boss, they go no say you na boss.
You should be a giver. You should be a helper.
Should be but not exploitation.
Exploitation, yeah.
Anybody will do investment and get return. Normal level. Okay, let me come to the area of exorbitant bills. How can you, if you have conscience, because you know difficulties back home, and you spend a couple of million, say, oh yeah, fly down, and you then, the person is paying you times 10. That is cheating. That is not right.
That's too bad, man.
Knowing fully well, say, even where you tell this person may come, man, so many men do when they death row for the street. Too. Reality be said.
And there's no assurance that this person, there's no job where you say that, okay, I have a job for you somewhere here, that you will go and you get the money.
Get them, yeah.
There's no guarantee.
There's no guarantee. But I won't lie to you. I've witnessed a couple of situations where you say, T, me not father for the girls. No care for the street of Malaysia. They talking for your podcast. Don't go feel raise your hand and say, T, don't do I'm bad. I'm saying it live on your podcast. Let that girl raise your hand and say it. Let the girl confront and say it. Rather, if you say, come, I will play music, we go flex. You don't hide, you go sleep. I go sleep. Now you go come to say, T, I'm honey, come fuck.
So for our people out there, please, if you are a boss, if you are a boss lady, you're a boss man, please always remember there is tomorrow. Don't use what God gave to you to oppress others.
Thank you for that.
Because oppression is not good. When someone you oppress today, tomorrow might become the head of the state, might become the prime minister, might become the president. And what happens when the person becomes the prime minister? So which face are you going to look at the person? What can you tell people? Oh, I know this person before. How? Someone that you oppressed a few years ago.
Yeah.
So things can change. So to the people, what's your advice? Because this podcast definitely is going to get to our country and going to go to some other African countries. Yeah. What's the advice to people back home that are so desperate of coming to abroad? Because some of them feel like, oh, there's a tree that you can go and put money.
I said earlier.
You understand? So what's the advice to them?
My advice in that regard is, it's not a crime to seek for greener pasture because it's good back home. I don't think you will wish to. But you make your fact check. Be sure, not by fairy tales. Be sure that, okay, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to discourage anybody from going to seek for greener pasture. You understand? Because what?
But if you have to advise people when it comes to Malaysia, can you advise anyone to come to Malaysia?
Definitely, Malaysia is a blessed country, bro. Malaysia is accommodating. It's fucking accommodating. So many girls, for instance, so many girls have built a house back home from Malaysia. I know about a girl who from Malaysia here went back to Nigeria, built a house, fly to UK. He's living in London now, married. He started here in Malaysia. So I'm not going to discourage any girl from coming or any guy from coming because the country is a very blessed country. But rather, I must say, you that is bringing somebody, make it a level playing ground. This boss, last, you know, will carry boss go grave. I don't boast about it. By the virtue of grace, I know who I am. I know many people by the grace of God, that God has through me. I said, okay. I know many people today for this life, I be saying, they know if you call my name, Father, and then they call me. Even for this street of Malaysia, I know many girls for this Malaysia, and they say, they know if you call my name, they call Father. Father. They can't call my name because they see me as a father figure. You understand? So I'm not going to discourage anybody saying, no, go seek for greener pasture. Have your God beside you. Always pray. Seek information. Seek information. Be sure of
information, very important. Information, very important.
And also, to those madam, I'm looking at the camera now. I'm not the leniency to all these little girls. Let there be leniency. Because the life you live, there's more than the wealth you have. You understand? Everybody go die one day. A day like this, as me and you just did like this, they just called me and said, my immediate elder brother, Alpha, but I do hospital. But in the place, I want just run 1 or 2 tests. It doesn't take 1 week. I lost my elder brother.
So sorry.
The money in this world couldn't save me.
True.
No, be saying that money be the problem when we can die. So that death taught me a lot about this life. If you like, build 50 mansions, bro, you go sleep only 1 room.
100%. Only 1 bed.
Only 1 bed. What they speak about you should be more paramount than how much you want to make.
Yeah.
The legacy a man lives.
Yeah, forever.
Thank you.
So to those of you who are out there, who are madam, who are bringing people, and to those of you who are back home, those who thought maybe there is a tree in the street of any part of the world where people blow money. When you are coming, you just know, make your findings first. Make inquiries first. What is happening in this country? Oh, you have to come to Europe. What is happening in the country? What kind of job am I going there to do? Because most of them, the major problem I think that most of them that came without knowing the actual thing they are coming to do. Those ones that are being deceived to come to the country. Oh, there's a job for you here. You come and do cleaning work.
Okay, let me cut you short. Those ones who know actually what they want to do, why they are coming.
Okay.
Those ones who actually know. If they come, they know what to do. I can tell you categorically, many girls have left madam. And madam not talk. He knows what they will do. I treated the 1 or 2 occasions now. Nigerian diaspora, there's one group like that. They called the conference call. I was there live. We trashed it out. The madam was there. This money is so fucking much. She dropped 20,000 from the money. So those ones that know exactly what they are coming to do, knows how to walk about their way. I'm telling you.
So for those that are not aware of what they're coming to do, they are the most victims of
They
this
are majorly the most
victims.
in the sense that they come with their sincerity and honesty. And they want to like, okay, I don't want to hurt you. I'm seeing the help you did for me. You did something for me to come over. It's a sacrifice you paid. And I want to repay you in good faith.
Faith.
Why make it difficult for them to repay you in that good faith? Until you push them now to a point where it's beyond limit. You know, say,
Okay,
if
okay.
people talk one word, they say, "Ichuguda nwewu, olu nungwaja, ya tona."
Come back to you.
Come back to you. Don't keep push them to that limit because they will break a point one day.
Okay, but to you, do you think, do you encourage this issue of Madam bringing people to come and do some things that are not legal in the country?
Like I said, I won't discourage anybody from seeking greener pasture. I won't discourage anybody from seeking greener pasture. We all left home to feed them.
Okay.
You understand? My brother, people they do like this, he go choke. If they feel me, this is all this thing go happen for my family. Now I go do this thing. Just to remove that shame from the family. So I'm not gonna discourage anybody. Say no go abroad, go see greener pasture.
So if you are given an opportunity to become the president of Nigeria today, what are the three major things you're going to do as a president of your country?
If I'm a president, one, education paramount. Because knowledge is power. I must have this at back of my hand. Every child deserves basic education, which is what I stand for. You understand? Two, I must make sure that there's a level playing ground. Corruption should be the barest minimum.
Okay.
Because nothing kills a country like when it be say siphoning of more money.
That is meant for the citizens.
Greediness. You go see one senator or one this one, that one, you get billions. What do you want to use and do? And you just come outside and share palliative to the poor. I will make corruption to the barest minimum.
That's number two. Number three.
Number three, if I be a president of a country, my third agenda would be agriculture, because it's been underrated. A country that can feed itself can never go broke, can never go hungry.
Like what is going on in Malaysia? They don't play with the agriculture.
You understand?
Food is common here.
If you notice, this country now, a bag of rice we can buy 10 ringgit. Back home is thousand.
And their food, their restaurant everywhere, they make food available 247.
247. So
people must eat.
when they say a
hungry man is an angry man.
A hungry man is an angry man. When there is food on the table for everybody, my brother, me and you know go quarrel. Availability of jobs. How can there be availability of jobs? Only through agriculture. If we have a fertile land back home now, we have a very fertile land back home. Everybody can cultivate. Each region, these 3 regions, each region has where they are enriched naturally. You understand? So if it is being exploited and being put together with sincerity and honesty, Nigeria has nothing to lack.
So do you think Nigeria embassy has anything to do to reduce this issue of bringing people from Nigeria, exploiting them, or not informing them what they're coming to do? Do you think that the embassy has anything to do to that?
Like I always emphasize, embassy can do anything. Because why? Everybody they seek for greener pasture. You get me? Embassy can't stop you from traveling abroad to seek for greener pasture. Only where embassy can come in is like, okay, when a Nigerian is being cheated by other country, or like, let me say, as a foreigner now, then that is where embassy can come and say, yes, it's in Nigeria. But you traveling abroad to seek your daily bread, embassy doesn't have anything with that. Sincerely speaking, Embassy can't fight that kind of a thing. Let's be honest. Because embassy owner, yes. Are you a Nigerian? Yes. What happened to you? They will defend you if you are being treated badly. You get me? Or if you say, okay, I'm not happy here, I want to go back. That is when embassy can come in. But not embassy to come and say, don't come because this is what you want to come and do. No, embassy doesn't know what you are doing. They see you as a good citizen of Nigeria, going about your business, be law-abiding to your host country. Are you getting it? So only when embassy can come in is when you say, no, you have to cry to embassy. Embassy can just come and cry for you. If you are treated unfairly by your host or by your fellow brother and you go to cry to embassy, then embassy can come in.
I understand. So, viewers out there, I believe you are learning from what our brother is teaching us today. And we are about coming to the end of this podcast. But before we leave the studio, I wanted to give your final word. But advice in any way you want to say it. Look at the camera straight. Tell the people what you want to say. What is your mind? And this will be the final word for today's podcast before we leave the studio.
First of all, to round up my talk, I want to also give a shout out to those, because like I said earlier, not everybody is a bad egg.
Sure.
Shout out to those madam or boss, both male or female, who have human conscience, who understand that there is life tomorrow that is greater than life of yesterday or today. Keep being good. Keep doing it. Your reward is in heaven. Only God knows the reward person. You understand? Don't change. Don't deviate. Just keep doing what you know is right. And for those of our brothers and sisters, when we say, now until you oppress your fellow brother or sister, now your life will get better. Bro, always remember that the life ahead is greater than the life lived. And always know humanity comes first. Be lenient with your fellow human. Love has no color. And I want to also use this medium to talk to every other person who might finding things one or two difficult. Bro, stay strong and keep shit solid. The days ahead are bright. Thank you all.
All right, wonderful friends out there. I believe when you go through this podcast, you will have something you're going to hold down. And I love the final advice. Don't worry about the days. Don't worry what is happening to you right now. Believe which you believe tomorrow. That is God. And to you out there, please adhere to the instruction. Take the advice. Remember, humanity comes first.
Thank you.
You can't eat everything today. You can't go to heaven. You can't go to the grave with your money. Whatever you make here ends here. You go nowhere with it. Even your car, you can't go to anywhere with it. So please try to treat human being the way you want others to treat you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, wonderful friends. Thank you very much, Mr.
It's a great one, host.
Thank you for
Remember
coming.
me, your name of your
Top View Media.
Top View Media. You're going places. This is a good one. I want to give shout out to Top View Media for this great work you're doing in Malaysia, trying to enlighten people and teach people what life is all about. God strengthen you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much for coming, Mr. T, and thank you very much, all our viewers. Please make sure you watch this to the end, share it to your friends. And if you're living here in Malaysia or any part of the world, you have something you think that is bothering you, you want others to know, or you want to share, please don't hesitate to write us through our email so that we can reach out to you and we can communicate. I've said it over and over again. No need to think of committing suicide. If you are in any situation, please come to the podcast, speak out. There must be people that will give you solution. People that have gone through what you think you're going through today, and they succeed.
Yes.
They couldn't take their life, so don't take your life. Your life is important. We value you and we love you. Thank you very much. Peace out.